If you are a special needs mom, I want to give you some encouragement today. So I know that your days are usually pretty long because if you are the caregiver to your child, that, everything is up to you and you don't get to miss one of those doses of medication. You don't get to miss turning them, or you don't get to miss, a diaper cleanup. And so your days can feel very long. And I just want to remind you that it is all worth it. Whether you've been doing this for a year or already been doing this for 15 years, and there's days that you probably feel burnt out. There's days that you probably feel, how can I do another day of this? How can I make it through today? But I want to encourage you that you will. You will make it through, and you can rely on God's strength whenever yours is just completely depleted. You can rely on God's abilities. Let His word carry you through. Make sure that you're spending time in God's word today. Let that be your strength that gets you through. And I know that this doesn't feel fair. What you have to go through, what your child has to go through every single day, it's not fair. It doesn't feel fair. And, don't let that bring you down too much. I know that you need to feel those feelings, and those feelings are very valid. But just know that what you do for them matters. They may never be able to even say thank you. They may communicate that with a smile. They may communicate that with just a little nudge, however they communicate to you. But they may never be able to say thank you. But know that they do appreciate you. And God sees what you go through every day, and He appreciates you. And you will go to heaven one day. And for everything that you're doing for your child, the one who needs you the most, the one who doesn't have anyone else, maybe they have a father, maybe they have some other caregivers, but they need you, they need their mom. And one day when you go to heaven, you're going to hear, well done, good and faithful servant. God sees how hard you are working. God sees all those tears that you've cried. He sees what you've been through. And no, He's not causing this. I know that sometimes you may end up angry at God, like, why are you allowing this to happen? Why won't you heal my child? All of these things. But remember, it's not Him. Things happen in this world, and God is only good. And so those times you feel angry at God, He can handle your anger. He understands that you have human feelings. He created your feelings. He created your emotions to be able to have those. Just don't let those emotions and feelings have you, at least not for too long. And if you need to take time away, don't feel guilty about that. Your child needs you. Your child loves you. Your child wants you around. But you also have to take care of yourself to be able to take care of your child. And so never feel guilty for taking that time, for asking for help. You don't have to feel weak just because you asked for help either. It's not weakness. And it's okay to feel weak, because when you're weak, God is strong, and He loves coming in and being that strength for you. He loves, as His child, He loves to take care of you. Think about when your child is weak. You're there, you're like, Mama is here for you. I will take care of you. I love you. You go cuddle them, and that's how God feels about us in our weakness. He wants to take care of us. So allow Him to take care of you and provide for you. And ask Him to provide that help if you do need help and you feel like you don't have any. Because I know it can feel lonely. It can feel like no one understands, but God understands. And I understand for the most part. You're not alone. And this won't last forever. Regardless of what the, prognosis is for your child, whether they're going to live like this forever, or they're only going to live like this for a year or a few days, or whatever it is for your scenario. This won't last forever. This feeling that you're feeling, if you're feeling upset, if you're feeling down, it will end. Your child may be with you for the rest of your life. You may be a caregiver for the rest of your life. But the feeling that you're feeling that is, just being so down and upset right now, if that's how you feel, it won't last forever. So just keep that in mind. Or for the next time that you're feeling down and that, how am I going to make it through this? Remember that it is temporary. That feeling you're feeling is temporary, whether your child's life is or not. My daughter lived for 3 years, and I just remember thinking, how could I live like this? How can I live another day of this? I am in agony. I am in such pain. And I love my child. I don't want to lose my child. But how can I live another day? How can I go through this today? How can I make it through this next moment? And I'm here to tell you that you will. I did it for 3 years. And some of you may be like, that's nothing. I'm on year 15. But some of you may be like, well, this is my first week. And I'm here to tell you, you're going to make it. You're going to make it through God's strength, His help. Stay in the Word. Stay in God's Word. Use that Word as a weapon when fear comes, when doubt comes. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt that you can handle this. You can handle this. God created you to be this strong woman, this strong person who can go through things, who can make it through these things, who can ask for help when needed, who can go to Him. He will meet your needs. And so stay prayed up as much as you can. You pray continuously. If you need to put the phone down because you're comparing your life, what is happening to you right now, to others. You see people going out on vacation, all of these things, doing all these fun things that you can't do because you have to stay home with your child. You're their caregiver. They can't go out and do these things. And that can really get to you. And so you put that phone down if you need to. You stop scrolling and you stop looking at all those things and comparing your life to that, because it's going to make you miserable if you do that, too much. And so I hope that this has provided you with some encouragement. Just know that you can always, always make it through another moment. If you take it minute by minute, if you take it, you can tell yourself, I can do anything for an hour. I can do anything for 5 minutes. And there might be some days that you just have to keep telling yourself that every 5 minutes. I can do anything for 5 minutes. And you make it through the 5 minutes and you do it again. I can do anything for one day. You make it through the day and you do it again. So you can follow this page. I'll post more encouragement on here. Just know that I am thinking of you if you are in this position and you're struggling. You can reach out to me, and just know that I'm praying for you. For you watching this right now, I am praying for you. I'm going to get off this video and say a prayer for you.